How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NHL 23 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. So we have the Rangers today, our second to last Eastern Conference team. But yeah, we have 4 more teams, including the Rangers today. Obviously, we've got to get them done. So before we get on to the gameplay, let's hit the like button if you're enjoying the content. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let me know down in the comments below some more video ideas. Socials down below in the description. We have a playlist down below for other NHL 23 Franchise Rebuilding content. Also, check out my channel for Content Me TJP, and we have our second channel down in the description as well. We have 3 seasons to win a Stanley Cup. Injuries morale on. Same rules apply, and will continue to apply to these normal team rebuilds. And again, they're not meant to be realistic. So if I make moves that aren't realistic, again, it's a video game at the end of the day. We're just here to have fun. So with that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. All right, let's take a look at the roster. So here we go. We've got Panarin, Fox, Zibanejad, Kreider, Trouba, Trocheck, Miller, Goodrow, Lafreniere, Lindgren, Hedel, Kakko, Schneider, Kravtsov, Blais, Hayek, VC, Jones, Reeves, Gauthier, Carpenter, and that is it. And then we got Igor and Halak as our goalies. If I seem a little bit flustered, it's because the amount of times I've had to hit the record button and get closed out of my game by EA because it doesn't want to stop the simulation, it's not even funny. So I had to go through every single file and delete all my saves. It's such a pain, honestly. All right, well, here our first line looks great. Our bottom lines, not so much. We're going to definitely look to fix those up. And defensively, look pretty solid. Fox, Miller on that top line look pretty good. I'd like to get maybe another left defenseman, so we'll see what's out there in the market for that. I'm going to propose a couple trades and see what happens. And try to improve our lines and maybe try to get another defenseman for this team. I'm going to see if the Jets decide to do this deal here for Stanley, Gagner, and Stedland. We're going to give them Blais, VC, and Carpenter, as well as a first-round pick in 2026. I assume they'll accept this, and they do. So we do improve. We get another left defenseman. I wanted that. We also got some better forwards for our bottom lines. So I think that might be the only move we make right now. We'll definitely look to make some more moves at the deadline. Kind of just curious to see where we'll be stacked up against. But I will say this. We do have the Dallas Stars pick, which is nice. So we have our own first rounder and Dallas. So we have 2 first rounders. We'll definitely look to see what we could do about maybe trying to acquire a 3rd first rounder for this year. Kind of just depends on how good we are, how bad we are. So with that being said, I'm going to simulate around to this point, end of January. If the move pops up before then I like, I will let you know. Otherwise, I will see you up at this point where we'll look at the stats, look at the team, and try to assess it going forward. All right, I'll do this deal here with the Islanders. They want to give me Mayfield, 6th and a 7th round pick. We got to give up our 2nd round pick. We give up Trevino and Scanlon, and we get Mayfield, who's a pretty solid defenseman. So I'll take that. All right, well, we're at 26, 21, and 2. I mean, losing 4 straight. Have even an OT loss here kind of pushed us down in the standings. I mean, we're 4th right now, which isn't bad. I definitely think we can make some improvements here, but let's look at the teams we got going on. So Panarin's in the team in points. He's got 43. So we'll look at the team player stats first, then we'll look at the team stats. Yeah, 43 for Panarin, Fox 38, 37 for Zibanejad. Vinny Trocheck's got 32. Lafreniere's got 28, 27 for Kreider. I might look to move Trocheck. He's got a big contract. We'll see if we want to decide to move him either now or at some point. Also, Trubes, I might end up moving him too. He doesn't seem to be doing too well in the sim. So, and he's got a big contract. But we'll probably wait for the offseason to move him. But let's take a look at hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways, kind of see what we got going on over here. So, Vinny Trocheck's got 90 hits. Zibanejad with 87. Of course, he's scratched right now. Kreider's got 83, 81 for Goodrow, 80 for Kakko. In terms of block shots, we've got Fox, Lindgren, Stanley, and Miller as well. And then we got giveaways. You want to be leading giveaways. So Lindgren with 51 leads the team. 2 guys have 41 over here. In terms of takeaways, it's Panarin and then Goodrow. Basically 46, with the rest of the team. Panarin clearly the leader there in that department, so you like to see that. How are our goalies looking? Shesterkin, not the best. Could be better, but Halak's been excellent as a backup. And yeah, Igor's got to pick it up. He's not been playing that great. So because of that, I assume our defense has not been incredible. Scoring-wise, 3.06 goals for per game, which is okay. Not amazing, but it's definitely top half of the league, I would assume. And, yeah, maybe. Top half, middle of the pack. 2.94 goals against. I want to say that that's got to be, like middle-ish again. You're kind of a middle team. I want to see what the Stars are. Where is Dallas ranked? Are we better than Dallas? Looks like we are better than Dallas. So Dallas at 52 points. Okay. Okay, not bad. All right. I mean, right now I might see if there's a move for Vince Trocheck out there. If there's not, I might make one in the offseason, him and Troops. But I want to see what's out there though in the market. So maybe we try to grab some cap space, get some young guys, or maybe even acquire a pick. All right, I traded for Christian Dvorak and a 5th round pick from the Canadians. I traded away Vince Trocheck. Wanted to shed a little bit of money, and yeah, I mean, it's not a huge trade there, but we also get a 5th rounder in return as well. So I'll try to trade for some more picks maybe in the offseason, but I wanted to do that little trade there with Trocheck, and yeah, welcome to the squad. So that's pretty much it for me. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Almost backed out again by accident. I'll see you guys at the end of the season, unless there's a move that pops up now in the deadline. Otherwise, like I said, we'll see you guys. Hopefully we're in the playoffs, but we'll see. All right, and the team ended up making the playoffs, kind of slipping in, I think with 92 points. So we are taking on the Penguins in the first round, as we went 42, 32, and 8, which isn't amazing. They went 43, 30, and 9. They weren't much better than us, but they had 90. Well, they had 95 points. We had 90. No, they had. Yeah, 43 times 2 is 86 times plus 9 is 95. We had 92. 84 plus 8. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Got that one right. So yeah, 42, 32, and 8. Let's look at the team stats. Yeah, as you guys can see, we got in. Capitals also made it too, though. I mean, we are taking the Penguins on. Not too much better than us, but yeah, it looks like the Wild are the best team, which is nice to see. Did Dallas make the playoffs? Dallas did. So there you go. We have 2 middle of the road picks. That's fine. Not a problem. Let's take a look at the team in terms of scoring, goals for, goals against. And our scoring was pretty good. 3.18 goals for per game. That's pretty solid. 2.93 goals against is, I want to assume, middle-ish. The Penguins had a good defense, but they don't really score much. So that, I just saw them. Yeah, it could have been better, but not too bad. We had 3 goals for per game. Wait, was I speeding that wrong? Was I reading that wrong? Was I reading that wrong? What was our goals per game? No, it was 3.18. Yeah, it was. Okay, I was read that right. 2.93 goals against. Okay. So, let's look at the playoff tree. We'll look at that. There you guys can see. Pause, take a look. Top right corner is where we are taking on the Penguins. So, Panarin led the team in points. Zibanejad with 68, 65 for Fox. So, the team played pretty well. At least we got to the playoffs in our first season, which is nice. Thought we wouldn't. It was a little bit sketchy, but we ended up just getting in. And how are our hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways looking? In terms of hits, 150 hits for Capo Caco. Zibanejad had 138, 100 from Goodrow, who's scratched right now. We got about 7 guys with 100 hits. In terms of block shots, 119 for Keandre Miller, Adam Fox, 108, 100 for Lindgren. Those are only 3 guys in triple digits. Giveaways, Stanley and Fox led the team, and then takeaways, we've got Panarin with 147. By far the most on the team. And then, yeah, goalies, Shesterkin, of course, is scratched. Oh, man. Of course. I mean, Halak's been good, though. And Dylan Guerin, who we called up, he's only played 1 game, but I guess he was good in that 1 game. But yeah, Shesterkin, though, even then, 26, 27, and 8 is not incredible. I'd like to be a bit better than that. But yeah, him being scratched is a little bit annoying. I don't know what to say about that. Do we want to move him? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we decide to do about that, if he's going to just be hurt constantly and not be performing up to standards. We'll give it another season, though. But I want to keep him around, obviously, because Igor. And he's usually pretty good. So, we'll simulate. We've got the Penguins. Game 1 in the playoffs is a 3-1 loss. By the way, so you know, it was win-win, loss there. We played them 3 times in 1 week. And then prior to that, we played them and lost 2-1. And I assume we played them in played them in the, whatever it's called, preseason. And we beat them 2-1. Not that that matters, right? So yeah, we lost game 1. Game 2 is a 5-4 OT win. You like to see that. Game 3 is a 3-2 loss. Game 4 is a 2-1 loss, and, you know, we're probably going to lose in 5. We never win Game 5s, ever, on this channel. So, I mean, maybe we could win it, but I highly doubt it. We'll sim it. We'll sim this one. And then, you know, we'll sim just past Game 6. I don't know if I want to watch Game 6. But Aaron gets a goal. All right. On Jari, so 1-0. You'd like to see that. Keandre Miller, 2-0. Okay. Crosby gets a goal right back, though. Makes it 2-1. Another goal here would be nice. We couldn't get it. And And it is going to stay at 2-1 after the first period, it looks like. And that's what's looking like here. We got a power play. And that was that. Okay. Second period underway. Here we go. 2-1. Another power play. Can't convert, though. So you don't like to see that. But, okay. So far, nothing going on. Playing good defense. We have 18 shots, but only 1 goal. And it looks like it's going to stay that way. 2-1. Third period. Can we force a game 6? That'd be great. This would be great. We win a game 5. Very rarely do I ever win game 5s, so this would be a milestone right here. As Rust gets a goal, so of course we are down 2-2 now, and it looks like it's gonna go to OT unless we score a goal, which we don't. Well, they scored a goal. Okay, no, never mind. We're losing in 5. I knew it. Oh wait, never mind. Zibanejad gets a goal with 20 seconds left. Cancel. Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought we were gonna lose that. We blew. Oh, okay. Well, we could still lose in OT. This would be the obvious loss. Would be a game 5 OT loss. So we'll sim it and see what happens. I'm not looking at the score. So whatever happens, happens. I'm just looking at the bottom right corner when something does happen to pop up and says simming complete. And unless it doesn't. Nah, no goals. Okay. Another OT period. I didn't see it, but it ended right away. And it was a Kottman goal. Holak said, I don't want to play another OT, and said, screw it. Oh, very typical, very typical. Well, I knew that was coming. We were no way we're going to win in game 5. So that just wasn't going to happen. All right, so we got to the playoffs, lost in 5 to the Penguins. Would have liked a more competitive series, but what are you going to do? Let's take a look at the team. I mean, again, we weren't fully healthy. Panarin had 8 points in the playoffs. We'll just take a look at the stats. Zibanejad with 6. He just scored 4 goals. Lafreniere was terrible. Okay. All right. Goalies, how are we looking? Black. Yeah. Okay. All right, we got the offseason. Let's simulate it. See who wins the Stanley Cup. Look at the awards and go on to the draft. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Dallas Stars win the Stanley Cup. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You really can't. You really can't make this up. All right, awards. Dallas, I guess, beat Minnesota to come out. Bruins got to the Stanley Cup. Individual awards. I doubt we'll see have any Rangers here. Yeah, no, we're not going to have any Rangers. Okay. Well, let's go on to the offseason. This should be fun. We don't have any draft lottery picks, so I won't skip to that. We'll just go to the draft. So we're at the draft right now. I do have pick 18 and pick 32. Nothing too great there. The Blackhawks have the number 1 pick. I mean, let's take a look at the draft class. Is anybody good? Obviously, we know Connor Bedard's here. Lionel Albert, Leo Carlson, the Brain. Okay. I mean, obviously, Bedard would be cool, but I don't know. Do we want to get this guy? This guy looks like he could be kind of filthy. 6'4", 214 pounds. He's got good ratings. Maybe this guy, Lionel Albert. We're trying to get the 2nd pick. Carlson looks decent. But I think we try to go for a left winger. So, I'll try to go for pick 2. Let's see if I can get pick 2 from the Red Wings. Oops. To the Red Wings for pick number 2. So, Connor Bedard's going to go number 1. Right? Yeah. And we're going to take this left winger. I don't know if he's going to be good. He might be good. He looks like he could be good. This guy, is it Jem Zubov? But we're not going to take him. I'm going to take Albert. Lionel Albert. Is he good? Pretty solid. 2 overall. Okay. I like it. It's a solid pick for us. I think that's going to be it for the draft. Curious to see if the other guys that are going to go here. Brain is an 80. Okay. Jaeger, we've seen him before. Okay. And Dvorsky, we know about him. Sorry, I'll see you guys at the re-sign phase. Yeah, Alexis, we're going to qualify him, qualify Miller as well. Tried to re-sign most of my guys here. I have a little bit of money. Mayfield, I mean, I wouldn't mind keeping around. What does he want? How much money? I'll give him like 2.2 for 1 year. I'm fine with that. And other than that, yeah, we're just going to qualify the rest of these guys down here. Sign Albert, obviously. Goalies, we need to back up goalie. Halak was good. I don't know. He's a bit old for me, though. I don't know if I want to keep him around. I want to get a good goalie. That way... Well, I mean, honestly, he was good, but again, he's 38. So we'll try to see what's out there in the market for goalies. Or actually, rather, just like a good goalie that could step in when Igor's hurt. That's really what I want. So, yeah, I'm not going to re-sign Gagner. We'll let him walk. But yeah, we'll qualify the rest of these guys, and we'll go on a free agency. I'll show you guys some of the offers we have, and that's it. So once I have some offers on the table, I'll show you, and then we'll go on free agency. We signed Scott Mayfield, so that's pretty cool. And then a lot of our guys down here, some of the young guys that we had in our system. Also qualifiers, guys we drafted. We're picking up. There's Albert, who we drafted number 2 overall. So yeah, I'll see you guys for free agency. We'll have a little bit of money to play with. I feel like we're gonna get most of our guys back. Definitely gonna have to try to re-sign Miller and Alexis. So we'll do that once we get to free agency. We're gonna match this offer with the Penguins. We get a first, second, third round pick as compensation. If you know, I didn't match, but I'm gonna match. All right, I don't want a first, second, third round pick, so we're matching that offer. We're getting Alexis back on the team. Another right winger, so got him on the squad. All right, I picked up Mark Pissick, wanted another defenseman. He can play both right and left, so that's pretty solid to have. All right, second, third, fourth round pick to the Vegas Golden Knights. We got Logan Thompson, so he will be our new backup goalie. All right, let's take a look at the team to start the second season. So here's the roster. In case you're curious, we have Panarin, Fox, Zibanejad, Kreider, Lafreniere, Kapokako, Dvorak, Kravtsov, Miller, Hedel, Mayfield, Albert, who is on the team. Is he in the lines? I have to double check if he's actually on the lines. You know, Albert, Goodrow, Lindgren, Schneider, Stanley, Smith, Pissick, Hayek, Stenlund, and that is the squad. And our goalies are Igor and Thompson. Pretty solid team, it looks like. Well, let's take a look at the lines. And, yeah, oh, there he is, yeah. Albert is playing on the first line. Oh, whoops. Can I do this instead? Is there a way I can maybe, perhaps... I'm trying to think if there's a way I can fix this. I don't think I can. I think I have too many guys that play left. I mean, I might have to move, like, Craig Smith. I mean, I could probably do that. And then Craig Smith could just be... I could probably do this. That's actually okay. And have Albert be on the fourth line. I don't know if he's going to like that, but I guess coach could adjust it throughout the season. But I think that gives us better chem. The only line that doesn't have chem is the second line. I'm trying to think there's a way I can actually maneuver that, but I don't think there is unless I go like that. I can go Zibanejad on the second line. I have Dorvac. We're not going to do that, though. Defensively, +1 on the top line. All right. I like the team. It looks good. We'll see if we can make the playoffs and have a better playoff series this go around. So yeah, I'm going to simulate. Once I have an update for it, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I'll see you right around this mark right here. All right, well, we're sitting at 27-17 and 5 second in the division right now behind the Devils by 1 point. So we're playing pretty well. Not too bad. Let's take a look at the team. Panarin's got 61 points already. 27 goals, 34 assists. That's really good. 50 for Zibanejad. And how about Lionel Albert? 22 goals, 12 assists, 34 points. Third the most on the team. So that's good to see from him. Maybe we get a Calder trophy with him. I guess it kind of depends on how good Connor Bedard's doing. I guess we can take a look. Is Connor Bedard playing? There's obviously the other people. But yeah, how is he doing? He's doing all right, but we're better. We're better, man. He's better. He's better. Just better. Let's take a look at the hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways. Who's leading there? It looks like Albert's got the most hits on the team. That's impressive. 93 for him. Kako's got 91. 84 for Zibanejad. Block shots, Keandre Miller, 65, 59 for Lindgren. Mayfield with 52. Same thing with Libor. Hijack. Could be Libor, but I say Libor. Libor makes more sense because of like the rate, the Libor rate. I don't know. You guys tell me. If you guys are finance people, you understand that. Giveaways, Mayfield leading the team there. Takeaways, Panarin, 76, 41 for Dvorak. Lafreniere's got 36, 31 for Kreider, 30 takeaways for Capo. Shesterkin, much better season so far. 2.16 goals against average, 18, 14, and 5. We'll take that. And Thompson as a backup's been pretty good, 9 and 3. So you like to see that. So it looks like our defense has been pretty good. I feel like we're scoring at a decent clip as well. 2.92. Not that great. Could be better. But we'll take it. 2.92 goals for per game. Where's that going to put us? I feel like this could put us in the middle, right? 2.92. Yeah, right there. Like middle-ish. 2.17 goals against. That's pretty solid. Up there with the Avalanche. Tied with them. And the Wild. So, yeah, top half of the league. Defensively. So, you like to see that. I don't really have any moves that I want to make. I think we kind of keep the team the way it is. We do have some cap room, I think, for next season. I'm going to take a look at my contracts. Can I do that? Let's view the contracts. You definitely do that. We have some space now. After this season, which would be here. So we have to qualify a few guys here. So we'll probably have a little bit of money. Probably like 10-something million. Not that too much. It's mostly going to be spent on re-qualifying. Well, probably giving contract to Capo. Heedle will probably re-sign or accept his qualifier. Lindgren. Yeah, okay. Just curious to see what my contract is looking like. Not too bad there. Most of our guys are signed. Maybe we move Panarin, Fox for some future picks for no reason. I'm talking 7th rounders because we could do that, but I'm not going to. It's a joke. All right, let's simulate. I'll see you guys if there's no moves that come up from now to the deadline. I'll see you at the end of the season where I assume we'll again be in the playoffs. Sim, and we made the playoffs, so I think we only had 100 points, which isn't a lot, but 46, 28, and 8. Detroit was 45, 31, and 6. So that's pretty impressive. I think we had 100 points total, so that's pretty cool. Clinched the division title in terms of the entire league. The Maple Leafs had 114, so they were really good. Our division must have been pretty weak. Look at the Atlantic division. No, we're in the Metropolitan division. What am I talking about? Look at the Metropolitan. Yeah, I mean, only 100 points. And if you put that like in terms of the Eastern Conference, it's only 4th total. Actually, it's not even that bad total. But yeah, you can see there's a clear divide between the best team. Maple Leafs have 11 points better. So, scoring-wise, 3.01, 2.66 goals against. So our scoring, I would assume, is going to be one of the better ones in the National Hockey League. And I think I passed us. There we are. And in terms of defense, goals against, 2.66. That is number 3 in the league. So good stuff there from the Rangers. Panarin had 97 points. So he had a great season. Zibanejad was good. Lionel Albert, 41 goals for the Rook. 19 assists, 60 total points. So I like to see that. So he was a good second round pick. Not second round pick. But he was just a good pick. So you like to see that. Let's take a look at the hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways. Hits, we had Albert leading the team in hits. 7 guys at least 100. So you like to see that. Block shots, we had 100 for Miller. He was the only one in triple digits. Although Hijack and Fox are close with 98 apiece. Giveaways, we've got 79 for Mayfield, who's scratched right now. Then we got Schneider and Libor again. And then we got takeaways, Panarin, 124 to Borax, 61. So 60 for Lexus. Albert's got 57. How are our goalies looking? 2.48. for Igor. You like to see that. Much better year this year. And then Thompson, 2.53. He was fantastic as well. So, goalies were excellent. Here's your playoff tree. Take it on Detroit. As you can see on the right side. You guys want to pause and take a look more in depth at it, you're more than welcome to, but I'm not going to do that. So, we get the first round, got Detroit. Last time we played them, we beat them 4-3. We also played them a couple other times, and we beat them there. And that's it. Okay, so we beat them all 3 times this year. But what does that mean for the playoffs? Well, that's just setting up for disappointment. That's all it means, in my opinion, but we'll find out. Game 1 is a 4-3 OT win. Okay, that's a good start. Game 2, we win 4-3. Okay, Game 3. Okay, lose an OT. Game 4, we gotta win Game 4. And we do. Okay, that's a huge Game 4 win. Can we win Game 5? No, of course not. Game 6, gotta win Game 6. Nope. I told you, it's setting me up for disappointment. We never win Game 5. And of course, you know the game wants me to blow a 3-1 lead. That's just what it is. So, going to Game 7. We could have been over. We could have been in the second round. But instead, we got to watch this. And we better not lose. I'm going to be really upset if we lose. But I have a feeling that we will, as Lucas Room gets a goal right away. No less. The minute I get in, 13 seconds in, he already scores. And Barbanov gets a goal as well. So we're up down 2-0 already. Kind of embarrassing. After blowing a 3-1 lead, that is definitely embarrassing to go down 2-0 in the first period. And this would be a collapse. This would be a disappointing ending to the season. Even though we weren't really that great, but still, it would be disappointing. How are you gonna lose? In 7? I told you guys, I'm setting up for disappointment. So, it's such a predictable game. Panarin gets a goal, 2-1. Okay, let's tie it up. Maybe I'll shut my mouth. Nope. Ellis gets a goal, 3-1. Okay, Zibanejad gets it back. It should be 2-2 instead it's 3-2. Okay, we need to score. That's my guy. Albert's my guy. Power play goal, tied it up. That's my guy. That's why we drafted you. That's my guy. That's my guy. Albert's my guy. Let's go. 4-3. Okay. Dude, I'm only happy about I'm rooting for the rookie, man. I'm rooting for the rookie. Let's go. Hat trick? The friggin' hat trick! In the fourth quarter, in the third period. I said the fourth quarter like it was basketball. That's my guy. Lionel Albert is my guy. 3 power play goals? That's fantastic. Alright. He better win an award. Okay, this might have been the greatest draft pick ever. Alright, so we advanced to the second round. I thought we were going to lose. But Lionel Albert came in clutch. Absolutely insane. And we're taking on the Hurricanes in the second round. So, we'll see how we can fare against them. We lost them last time we played them. What else? It was a loss, a win, a loss, and a win in preseason. Okay, they were 43, 33, and 6. Our record would be better. Yeah, we had more points. Does that matter? We'll find out. So here we go. Game 1 is a Ranger win, 6-3. Game 2 is a Ranger loss. We're up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? No. So we're going to go to a Game 6 down 3-2. Wow. We won a Game 5. Can we win a Game 6? Can we win a Game 6? Or are we going to Game 7? I figured that. I figured. That's why I didn't want to watch it. But we're going to a Game 7. Not a surprise. Let's see. Both series here in Game 7s. Right now it's the Kings and the Wild in the West. This is to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. We're going to simcast it. Here we go. Rangers versus the Hurricanes. They got a power play. They don't score, though. We don't let that happen. Chris Kringle. It's the holidays. I can say Chris Kringle. 1-0. It's a good start. But Svechnikov makes it 1-1. So that's not that great of a start then. And Kakaniemi. But Zibanejad. Okay, a little back and forth here. A little bad blood. I like that. 2-2. We got twos at the end of the first period. Second period, so far no goals. We're getting up some shots, though. They got a power play. Are they going to convert? No, they're not. I'd like to get a goal here. I'd like to see Albert. I want to see him score again. We're getting up a lot of shots. But we're not getting any conversions into goals. And it looks like it's going to be 2-2. Third period, man. Third period. What's going to happen? What is going to happen here? DeAndre Miller makes it 3-2. But Kessel gets it right back. You know, I can never enjoy a lead. Huh. I can't enjoy a lead. 3-3. 3-3, man. Oh, boy. Yeah. I'm going to leave the room for this. I'll leave the room for this one. I will leave the room for this. I'm leaving the room for this. Okay, ready? I'm gonna come back in like 30 seconds. Here we go. Ready, set, go. I'm leaving the room. Not even 30 seconds. I'll give it 15. Okay, I'm back. I left the room. I left the room. I left the room. What happened? Ah! You can't make it up! You can't make it up! Oh, you can't make it up, man. You can't. You literally can't make this up. You can't make it up. Oh, boy. What a surprise. What a surprise, man. Let's see how we did in the playoffs. Panarin, 19 points. Okay. So he led the team in points. Then it was Zibanejad. Actually, Albert wasn't that good in terms of, he was a -1 on the ice, but you know, he had some clutch goals. You know what? He was clutch in that game 7 in the first round. So good for you, Albert. But other than that, I mean, yeah, we kind of sucked a little bit. Goalies, it was only Igor. It was alright. Well, let's see who wins the Stanley Cup. We got one more year after this. We lost to the eventual Stanley Cup champs, Carolina Hurricanes. Ladies and gentlemen, that could have been us if we won a Game 7. Probably not, though. And, of course, I'm trying to stop simulating, and EA is just like, nah, you're not pressing the button. So here's your draft. Can we stop, or no? Is that impossible? Okay, I guess not. I guess we're just going to simulate all the way to the draft. Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. Thank you very much. All right, let's take a look at the awards. My goodness. I wanted to actually see the awards before I got to this point, but I guess not. The Wild got out of the West. I'm sure we had to have got one reward. Okay. Panarin got the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy for being a good sport. Albert got the Calder Memorial. And is that it? That is it. But we got 2 awards. That's cool. We got one more season. I want the biggest award, which is the Stanley Cup. So can we do that? Let's find out. Stevenson and Ruzicka from the Flames for some picks. I didn't really like anybody at the top. I mean, granted, this guy could have been really good. Yeah, the overall. But yeah, I mean, I like the moves we made. So we got a couple decent players. I will see you guys at the re-sign phase, where, you know, hopefully we can get back to this position and maybe get lucky and win the Stanley Cup. All right, we're going to obviously qualify Capo. We got about like 12.325 million. Lindgren, Miller. Actually, Miller we don't need to qualify. Heedle will probably accept his qualifier because he's usually that kind of guy. Yeah, Ruzicka will qualify him. Schneider, sure. So yeah, I mean, I like the moves. I like the team we have. Again, should be pretty solid. Just gonna qualify these guys. Hopefully they accept, or we get them on the cheap once free agency dries out. I mean, unless there's somebody out there that I really, really want. I mean, sure, but I think we're just going to end up trying to bring back most of these guys. Do we have anybody in the goalies that we need to do as well? Domingue can walk. All right. I'll see you guys once I have some offers on the table in terms of qualifiers. All right, so I offered some guys some contracts, some of the young guys, and we also offered a ton of qualifiers. So we'll probably get most of the guys back here so you can see who's accepting the qualifier. And we have an idea of who we're going to need to try to re-sign in free agency, so I'll see once I'm there. All right, so mainly it's mostly just re-signing guys. I did offer Ian Mitchell a contract. We'll see if he ends up, the Blackhawks end up matching. If they don't, then we'll get him on the team. I could trade for, like, Edmondson. I got to look at see what we kind of have here. So Yakako, got him back. And, yeah, okay, the Blackhawks match Ian Mitchell. I'm curious to see what we have in terms of our depth before we go to the third and final season. If there's anything that I wanted to make a trade for. Honestly, we seem to be okay. So I think we'll just head on to the third and final season. All right, third and final season. Let's look at the roster that we're going to be putting out there on the ice. We've got Panarin, Fox, Zibanejad, Lafreniere, Albert, Kreider, Stevenson, Kako, Miller, Dvorak, Goodrow, Hedel, Schneider, Lindgren, Ruzicka, Robertson, Stanley, Gauthier, Smith, and Kravtsov, with our goalies being Shesterkin and Thompson. Looks good on paper, right? Got to the second round last season after losing in 5 in the first year. Got to the second round. I'm hoping that we can get back to the playoffs again for a third straight season. You can see the lines look pretty good. +5 on this line. This line looks great. Second line's pretty solid, but again, you know, some of these guys are playing out of position, but it should be okay. I don't like this. A little bit worrisome, but you know, we'll see if we want to make a move in January, before January, to try to help out this team if we're struggling. But I think this team could be good. Like, we should be one of the top 3 teams in our division. I guess they're only going to find us to simulate, so once I have an update for you, I'll let you know. All right, 31-16-3. We are at 65 points, tied with the Devils. So, yeah, our team is one of the better ones in the National Hockey League. So, 50 points right now for Panarin to lead the team. We'll take a look at the player stats first. Then we got Zibanejad, Lafreniere, Stevenson. We got Albert out here in his second season doing his thing. Yeah, I like the squad so far. It's looking good. Everybody's been, for the most part. Haven't had too many injuries. I mean, we've had some guys missing, like Capo's missed like 10. So he's missed a decent stretch. But, you know, we've been all right. Hits. We got 96 hits for Zibanejad, lead the team. 76 for Kreider, Goodrow, 75, 73 for Schneider, Stevenson, and Albert. And I saw Kendrick Miller 69. I also saw 69 takeaways from somebody. Block shots, Schneider and Lindgren leading the team with 56 apiece. 54 for Hayek, and then Miller's got 53. Same thing with Robertson. Then giveaways. You know, Lindgren's leading the team. Not really leading giveaways. Takeaways, we got Panarin at 69 to lead the team. 60 for Zibanejad. Christian's got 34, 33 for Kravtsov and Albert. All right, goalies. What do we got over here? Igor, 2.78 goals against average. Pretty decent, good record. And Logan Thompson's backup's been good. So I like that. Like the way he's been playing. Let's look at the team stats. So we are currently up there, one of the upper echelons for the National Hockey League. We're scoring at a 3.32 clip, which is 3rd in the league. And 2.78 goals against is going to put us, 8th, just top half of the league for sure. Top quarter of the league if you want to be more specific. So, team's looking good. I don't really think we need to make any moves. I mean, this is the squad I want to rock with. As long as you stay healthy and have a good second half of the year and that we can carry that over into the playoffs, I'll be happy. Now, if there's a move that pops up that I like, I'll show you. But chances are we're just going to keep stand pat and rock out the squad. And hopefully we can make the playoffs and go on a good run. Right here with the Kraken, we're gonna get Larson and a 3rd round pick for Offman and a 3rd. I think we get a good defenseman that helps us out on the right side, and that can maybe just another defenseman helps us out. So yeah, Larson, welcome to the team. Offman, you gotta go, buddy. Pressure is on. The pressure is on. The President's Cup pressure is on. President's Trophy pressure is on, rather. We made the playoffs, and we were the best team in the NHL. 111 points, 53, 24, and 5. Boston was 44, 34, and 4. That puts them at 92 points. The pressure's on. The pressure is on. I didn't want the President's Trophy, and what do you know? We got it. We got it. 3.34 goals, 4 per game. Number 5 in the league. Defensively, 2.66. It's like number 6. Tied with the Avalanche. They were 5th. It was pretty much similar, right? Panarin, 84 points. Zibanejad, 79. 70 for Alexis. 61 for Stevenson. Albert had 57, 39 goals as well. That led the team, I assume. So the team is obviously really good. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you know every time we don't really get the President's Trophy too often, but when we do, it's a first round exit every time. And it's most of the time it's in 7. So it's disappointing. Hopefully that's not the case this time. We had a lot of guys with at least 100 hits. 10 players with at least 100 hits. That's crazy. Torek got 97. Block shots, Larson, 124, 107 for Lindgren. Giveaways, 95 for Lindgren. He leading the team there. Robertson, 80, 76 for Larson. So Larson was a pretty solid pickup. Takeaways, 107 for Panarin, 95 for Zibanejad, 60 for Chandler Stevenson. Okay. Goalies. Igor, scratched. Can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. This dude is always scratched. 2.69 goals against average. He was good, but he scratched. I mean, Thompson's been good. 2.38. Garan is a backup. Pretty cool. But wow, man. Igor just can't stop getting scratched, huh? Oh, boy. Okay, here's your playoff tree. Here's your playoff tree. Bruins. We're taking them on. I don't even want to look at how we played against them this year. We're just gonna wing it. See what happens. I'm excited, but at the same time I'm not. Because we're the President's Trophy. It's the curse, man. It's the curse. Game 1 is a 3-1 win. It's a good start. Game 2. It's a 4-3 win. Okay, I like that. Please go up 3-0. No, we lose Game 3. We really need to win Game 4. Which we do with the 2-0 shutout. Game 5. 5-0 loss in Game 5. That's embarrassing. Okay, Game 6. Please win in 6. Told you, man. Told you, man. I told you. Like, it's so obvious. It's so obvious. Guys, we cannot lose this game in 7. We really can't lose this game in 7. We can't lose this series in 7. We can't go out like this, man. Marchand, goal, 1-0. We really can't go out like this. This really can't happen. Panarin gets a goal, 1-1. Marchand gets a goal right back. And then Hall gets a goal. We're literally down 3-1. Okay. Okay. That makes a lot of sense, EA. Okay. We're going to go down 4-1? Pile it on. Might as well. No? Okay. We need to score. We need to... Guys, wake up. Wake up. Please. How are we going to lose 5-0 in Game 5? Okay, Fox, 3-2. Please, don't lose. Come on. Tie it up. Okay. Got one more period. This is so annoying to watch, man. Like, I can't. Come on, tie it up. Let's go. Power play. Can't convert? Okay. Get a goal. Somebody. Score. Really? We're going out sad. We're going out sad. We went out sad. Oh, I knew it. I told you. Every time we get the President's Trophy, it's a 7-game loss after being up 2-0 on the series. 3-1, actually. We were up 2-0. We were up 3-1. Terrible Game 5, like usual. Lose a Game 6, and then we lose Game 7. You really can't make this up. You can't make this up. Panarin, 5 points in the playoffs. That's not going to cut it. Again, we didn't have Igor, so I can blame it on that. But even then, I'm not going to blame it on that. We were up 3-1, and we blew the game. We literally blew the game, man. We blew the series. Blew the game, blew the series, whatever you want to call it. Everybody was healthy. Everybody was healthy, except for Igor. And honestly, Thompson wasn't that bad. I want to blame Thompson? I don't know. It's pretty bad, though, that we were up 3-1 and we couldn't close out the series. Best team in the NHL. And once again, every time I win the President's Trophy, it's a loss in the first round. There's really no point in winning the President's Trophy. You're just going to lose in the first round every time. There really is no point. There's no point in doing that, guys. Got my hopes up for nothing. Well, let's see who wins the Stanley Cup. Go to the awards, close out the video. That's all I got. Damn, man. Oh. Toronto wins. Can we stop simulating, please? Thank you. So, Toronto won. By the way, they were the President's Cup trophy winners last season. And they ended up winning this time with 102 points. Eastern Conference, 102 points. I mean, okay. Okay. Well, here are your awards. President's Trophy, hooray. That's all we got. Individuals, maybe we'll have something here. Nope. Literally all we have is a President's Trophy. That's it. I mean, great. You were great in the regular season. You were terrible in the postseason. Playoffs, whatever you want to call it. Full screen, I guess, since I already showed you the stats. Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's go to the full screen. Close the video. Alright, well, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Did like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments with my videos. Social down description. Playlist down for other NHL 23 franchise rebuilding content. Check out my channel for the Economy TJP. Second channel down below in the description as well. And man, every time I win the President's Trophy, from now on, I'm just going to be like, alright, first sign exit. So I have 3 more teams to rebuild. Oilers, Lightning, and Avalanche. I mean, if you want to call them rebuilds, I call them that. But yeah, 3 more teams to do. Yeah, I just don't win the President's Trophy. That's that's my advice. Don't win the President's Trophy unless you want to lose in the first round of 7. That's my advice. All right, I'm done. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Peace.